Hi Leo, I'm going to be doing your tarot reading for today. So Leo, today's moon phase is first quarter. It falls under the house of Libra. So what I'm getting from that, Leos, is that a project or a relationship with an individual that you felt had completed, it's actually not complete. There's still some things to be accomplished. That's what I'm getting for you, Leos. And Leos, today's song of the day for you is by Morgs. And the song is called Different. So what I'm getting from that is, you see the artist Morgs. He reminds me of another artist called Nines. But with Morgs, it feels like it's a new version of Nines, a new version for this generation. So going back to your moon phase energy, with you finding out that a project is not complete, when you go back to it, you are not going to be doing the same thing that you was doing before. It's going to feel like it's upgraded. You're going to be doing something new. So it requires new skills or new energy for it to be complete. That's what I'm getting for you, Leos. I hope you was able to understand that energy. But on to your reading now, Leos. So what's going on with you, Leos? What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Leos? Obviously, you're dealing with something that requires for you to look at it with fresh eyes or just a whole new energy. So let's see what's going on. Oh, okay, Leos, look at that. Magician. Oh, okay, let me put the cards there so I can be looking at them while I'm talking to you. The Magician, that means you're in your power, right? You can literally manifest anything that you need to, okay? And then you've got the Strength. Look at that, Leo. You came out in your reading, okay? So with that Magician and the Strength, what it's telling me is, Leos, if you have to go back to a project or a person because it was not completed, have faith, because you've got the power of change. With the Magician, you can conjure up anything right now. You've got the power to change your reality. So if you need to upgrade or become a new person, or basically you want to move up a level in life, you can do that. You've got the Strength, and the fact that your card came out here, that tells me you're going to be able to finish, to accomplish what's needed from you, literally so beautifully as well, to a point that you're going to be celebrating with, if let's say it was friends that you're going back to, and you're all now on different levels in life. Look at you guys celebrating, because you're all proud of your accomplishments in life. And if it's not a friend and it's literally a project at work, again, you're gonna be celebrated, because you're gonna come in, look at the project with new eyes, and you're gonna be able to add onto it what's needed. And that's why it's going to be able to be accomplished. And look at you, same as well, being celebrated, because of course work are proud of you. And this is going to happen fast. So what I'm getting from this is, Leos, the change that was needed from you, you are in that momentum. So if you thought you had completed something and you walked away from it, that was the best thing for you to do, because it meant you can come back to the project or the relationship with fresh new eyes, fresh new energy, just a freshness to you, which is what's needed, or which is what was needed. Okay, yes. Okay, Leos, so what else is going on? What else is going on with you? So we now know that whatever you're about to go back to, you're going to accomplish it with flying colors, okay? Okay. all these cards were in reverse. Let's just leave them in reverse, right? 4 of Cups, right? So look at that. In the past, you wouldn't have been able to complete it. Why? Because you felt overwhelmed. So whatever this project was, right, even though you thought you had completed it, by the time when you got to the end of it, even if it's a relationship, by the time you got to the end stages, you was drained. You was drained. And can you see, this is the end of the project. But look, now when you go back to it, can you see you're going there with strength? So that fresh new energy, you needed a break from something, and you taking that break was one of the best things you could have done, right? Page of Pentacles. Literally at some stage, it stopped bringing in money. Because you see, sometimes your energy, the energy you put into something, it's like you're setting up your work. So if basically you're doing work, but you're not happy, you're frustrated, no offense, but that comes out in your work. Meaning people, when they look at your work, they don't feel passion. They don't see the beauty in it. Why? Because you didn't put beauty in it. You put frustration in it. And this is why no money was coming in. So if it was a project or if it was work, yes, you felt you completed it, but it was not bringing in anything, because maybe you probably rushed the end, or you was just over it when you was completing it at the time. But right, look upright. So for some of you guys, it was a relationship, like it drained you. It wasn't an equal give and take relationship. You was probably giving more than the other person. This is why they were not interested, or the love was not that's why the love was not returned back, okay? But yes, look at this though. As much as they are in reverse, this is upright to let me know that for a lot of you Leos, it was a relationship, right? You and an individual had to walk away from each other because the passion, the spark had kind of fizzled out. You was both drained because either one of you was giving more than the other. And as you know, for a relationship to be balanced, it has to be equal give and take. Look at that, 7 of Swords. This is Gemini energy, that twinning energy. As you know, the Gemini energies are opposite of each other. This is why it's also in reverse, because you and an individual, you was not the same. You wasn't giving. It was not an equal give and take relationship. This is why it had to end. And you felt like it had completed. But I'm guessing because now you've probably learned to love yourself, Leo. You've learned to basically even enjoy your own company. You've learned to just to feel like full, whole within yourself without having anything from the outside add onto you. And because of that, God is now able to bring this love back to you. See, you went in the inside, Leos, you learned to love yourself. You learned to literally enjoy your own time. You learned to give to yourself, put yourself first. And because you aced that lesson that God set out for you, now he can bring, oh my God, look at that, yo. Don't play with God. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm trying to pick them out. Pick up. Look at that. Now he can bring the Ace of Cups to you. So yes, for a lot of you Leos, it is love. So now because you are whole within yourself, he can now bring this love back to you. Because now it's going to be equal give and take. You see how that's overpouring? And on the other side is overpouring. Because why? It's equal give and take. It's not just in the feelings, but it's also even in finances. Because look down here. This is water. Can you see it's like plants are starting to grow? So you're both stable. You both can grow things. So that means this relationship is now fruitful. It's now fruitful. And because it's fruitful, look at that. You guys will both have access to... See, look at that. That was 7 of Swords in reverse, right? This is 7 of Cups upright. So now you both can get your wishes, your desires, because you are fair to each other. And you put yourself first before you chose to put another individual. And for that, God is about to bless you. And I'm guessing what you guys also did, right? Because can you see that's right in the middle? Your faith. So not only did you learn to be whole within yourself, but you turned into your faith and you strengthened that faith. So your relationship with the Creator, it's strong. And for that, this is why He can now bring another individual that He created to you, who's going to equally love, equally give, equally take care of you. Okay. Oh wow, Leos, look at that. Nice and simple. And now let's get an oracle card to close out your reading. What oracle card do we have for Leos today? What oracle card do we have for you, Leo? What oracle card do we have for Leo? Leo. Okay, card flipped over. What do we have? It was 2 cards. We have New Moon in Aries. It's time to take action. And then we have Full Moon in Pisces. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. There you go. Because you're now balanced within yourself. This is why an other individual... Oh, sorry, looks like there was another card. Okay. Nothing will come of this situation void of Cosmoon. Okay. Look at that. Nothing was going to come out of the situation if you just kept giving and giving and giving and giving. Why? Because the person will just keep taking and taking and taking and taking. It has to be an equal give and take. And because you were able to get out of this energy of just giving, right, and learned to love yourself and pour into yourself and balance yourself, this is why you're now able to bring in this. It's time to take action in your love life now and complete the mission that God has set out for you. Okay now. Well, Leos, that's been your tarot reading for today. Enjoy.